Hello, and welcome to the pilot episode of Metroid Mondays. I am Rig. You may know me from some of the Yogcraft videos we've done. This is a trial run. I'm not sure if this episode will even go out. So if it is out, know that you're lucky, because installing software on my computer like this is a pain. So, without further ado, let's skip the intro cinematic and go straight to Metroid Fusion. As you can see, I've been playing it in my spare time, and I got stuck here. So we're going to start a new game, so I can show you what this is about. I feel like I should be doing voices for this. Let's go. Start that out. Make it a bit more interesting to watch. Because to be honest, it is a Game Boy game, and I don't expect people to be thrilled. Oh, goodness, what is that? It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness, and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Oh goodness. Not the most heroic beginning to a Metroid game. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation headquarters. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. That's not good. I kinda need that. It then came to light that the organism components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed when I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. Oh, for goodness sake. I'm sorry about the cut, the really obvious pause and resume recording, but I was rudely interrupted. So we'll continue. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. Oh goodness, looks a bit worse for wear. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. I'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CEO is something I have to bear, as it was a condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CEO. So, it's commanding officer for anyone who doesn't know. Fun little backstory. The other CEO she's referring to is Adam Malkovich, and you get to meet him if you've played Metroid Other M, which is the latest one that came out on the Wii. It was a great game. Oh my goodness. I had a lot of fun playing it. Alright, there we go. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suit infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Alright. I really hope the FPS is okay. It didn't do so well in the test recordings. Alright, let's go. B shoot. You can look around. There we go. Alright. Oh. It's a red door. Clearly I can't open that as of yet. Yeah, let me know how the sound goes, because I'm not entirely sure how this is going to work, because obviously it's a test recording. Okay, let's go to the navigation room. Now, navigation rooms are basically the uplink terminals, where you can check in with your computerized commanding officer. So it's always a good idea to check in at these and get the latest sort of updates on what's going on. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. Oh, goodness. Biosigns. Oh, it's dark. Whoop. Darn. Lagged it. Sorry. I'm not the greatest at this game by any rate. Okay. Let's go check this out. I like the graphics. The background is nice. Oh gosh. What are you? What do I do? That was weak as heck. Wow. That was pitiful. Can I go somewhere else? That was kind of crap. That was my mission. Oh, duh. Sorry. Okay. This is unfortunate news. Specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine works so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free-floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environment at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chances of survival are extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yes. Now, get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Okay, so I guess those are the doors we couldn't get to before. Thank goodness that's over. Ah, so these are these doors. We can now open them. Hooray! So yeah, these are save stations. Beautiful. Let's go. I'm not really playing this game how I normally would. I normally want to explore everything. Oh goodness, there's a dead guy. What have you done? You monster! Why? Oh gosh, wow. Watch out. Don't come any closer. Aha! So yeah, that's the yellow X-Parasite, which is, the ones that replenish your health, or energy, I should say. I think the bluish-green ones restore your missiles when you get them. Obviously, I can't destroy that now, because I don't have the proper thing, whatever you need. So, enemies seem to be pretty straightforward so far, nothing too difficult. Navigation room. Alright. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, they'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. That's, oh, right there. I'll show you. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Yes. With missiles, your chance of survival climbs to 20%. Wow. I mean, that's like... wow. I'm so happy! 20% chance of survival. Now, one cool thing about having the emulator that I'm using to record this... oh, I'll tell you after this. That computer reminds me of a gruff Federation CO I served under, named Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. Yeah, as I was saying, the cool thing about playing this on my computer and recording it for you guys on a Gameboy Advance emulator is that I can hold spacebar to speed up time. So if I do that now, you see that everything goes a lot faster. I don't do it often, and I certainly won't do it in the series too often because obviously it doesn't look too good. So I'll try to refrain from doing that. This is a recharge room, which is exactly what it sounds like. It recharges your energy and your missiles and your power bombs when you acquire those. Save room, always good, always save. Very important. We didn't need to recharge, I was just showing you how it worked. Go up to the navigation room before the data room. We don't need to talk to them because they're just going to say go to the room on your left, you idiot. So let's go. Data room. Beautiful. Missile data downloaded. Hold R and press B. Now, I do have a confession. It's got a little... the controls are a bit fiddly. So, just to let you know what I'm working with right now, movement is with the arrow keys, Z is A, X is B, S is R, and A is L. So, just check that out on your keyboard right now, and tell me if it's comfortable controls, because it's not. And did I forget to mention that Enter is Start and Backspace is Select? Yes, clearly. Genius controls. Let's just talk to them because apparently they want to check in. Look, you have missiles. Go to here. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bio signs, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X-Parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Yes. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now find a way to the target. Oh man. I am so bad at using missiles in Metroid games. Like, on the original Metroid Prime, I was so bad about using missiles. I had, like, when I completed the game, I had 250 missiles, and it was a hard decision for me to use them during the final boss fight. See, there you go, now that we have missiles, we can do that. And that's the X-Parasite that replenishes your missiles that I told you about. Those blocks are fake ones that you fall through. These ones you just shoot. That's one of the more useless baddies. Come on. Alright. Alright, so we've made our way down this backwater shaft. It's got a missile tank. So as you can see, we used to have 10 missiles and now we have 15. That's great. Great news. There we go. Aha! Missile tank acquired. There you go. As any Metroid game, this has lots of secrets everywhere. So many secrets. On the main deck. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fight the boss in the next episode. So, I'll see you all later. Let me know in the comments how you like this episode, because I think this could be a thing. Metroid Mondays. I want to play Metroid games. I love Metroid games. They were my childhood. So, I'm just gonna continuously kill this guy over and over until the next episode. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you later.